You need to speak like a native speaker. I see so many videos on YouTube, usually by native speakers, go figure, saying, speak like a native. 20 phrases for you to speak like a native, or how to speak like a native. Look, an accent is natural. The goal shouldn't be speaking like a native, but it should be to have clear, understandable pronunciation. In other words, having intelligibility. People are able to understand you without any major hiccups, without having to strain to understand you. Not necessarily to sound like a native speaker from any specific region. Many proficient non-native speakers have accents. Even celebrities. I've already covered here on the podcast people like Arnold Schwarzenegger, for example, Penelope Cruz. These people are non-native speakers of English who clearly have foreign accents and communicate extremely well and clearly. Right? Now, there is a choice that it's important for you to make. Some learners choose to have more of a neutral or native-like accent. That was my case. That was something important to me back when I was learning English by myself. I didn't want to have a strong Brazilian Portuguese accent when I spoke English. So I made a point of neutralizing my Brazilian accent as much as I could and speak more in the vein of American English. I don't think I sound necessarily American. I still have my Brazilian accent in me because, I am Brazilian, a Portuguese speaker, but my accent in English is not as strong as the typical Brazilian English speaker because, that was a conscious choice. And if you are like that, that's great. It means that you care enough about the English language, about English culture. Maybe you relate more with, pop culture from the US or from other countries that speak English more than in your own country. So because of that, you want to neutralize your accent some more. That's great, but that is a choice. The point I'm trying to make here is that for you to be fluent in English, you don't have to do that. You do that as a choice. All right.